Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy Jay. I'm here to say that I got another story time today. Again. So, today's video, kind of crazy, so I figured I'd tell it. Today's video is about the time where where I found out that one of my close friends' girlfriend was a gold digger. Now, before I get into this, I just want to say, thank you guys for rocking with me, and also make sure you guys go run up my boy Riot Be Rioted on TikTok. His video going viral. We almost at 1,000,000. I need you guys to get him to 1,000,000. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the story time. Now, this story time takes place back when I was 13, and this takes place the summer of me being 13. So I had this friend, right? We'll call him Andy. So Andy basically he basically worked for his uncle. Oh yeah, he's 19. So he worked for his uncle, and his uncle was rich, really rich. I'm talking about touching millions. I'm pretty sure his uncle had a Maybach. If you guys don't know what a Maybach is, look it up. It's a Mercedes. It's a real nice car. NBA YoungBoy got one. So basically, it's safe to say that he was living large. He had the money to he just had a lot of money. So because of that, he was one of them, he wasn't stingy about his money, but he could tell if you were using him for it, unless he was in love, because otherwise this story time wouldn't be possible. So basically one day, it was me, Andy, and I had another friend. We'll call him Terrence. So me, Andy, and Terrence were basically all chilling one day, and his girlfriend was actually supposed to come over because Terrence had his own house. Because Andy still lived with his uncle because he worked for him and stuff like that. So he figured, why would I move if I still have to come here every day, because his uncle worked from home. But Terrence had his own house, and we were just chilling there one day. Kicking it, talking, laughing, blah blah blah. Andy was telling me about how stressful work was. Terrence was about making jokes about the house and how it was gonna be the new hangout spot and blah blah blah. Everything was going good. Now, eventually, like I said, Andy's girlfriend was supposed to come over. So Andy's girlfriend comes over, right? And instantly I was like, something's off about the vibe. She basically walked right past us and walked right up to Andy and was like, hey, I need to borrow your credit card for my car. He was like, okay, it's upstairs. And it was like, okay. So, she didn't even say hi to us. So I was like, hey, how you doing? And she was like, oh, hi. How are you? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good, blah, blah. And same thing for Terrence. Oh, how are you? I'm good. How about you? Yeah, I'm good. And then she goes upstairs and looks for this not credit card, debit card. So while she's looking for the debit card, I kind of got to use the bathroom. So I'm like, yo, Andy, Terrence, I got to use the bathroom. So I go to use the bathroom. Now, the way his house is set up is when you go upstairs, you literally go upstairs and the first room you see is the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom. But if you walk down the bathroom hall and turn, that's him and his girlfriend's room. So she was in there, and I'm basically I'm using the bathroom, blah blah blah. And I remember the wall was so shallow that you can basically hear her in the other room. And I heard her talking on the phone with somebody. But that's regular. Everyone talks on the phone with somebody. So, but then I eventually heard yeah, girl, you want some of this money too? And when I heard that, I was like, wait, what? So I didn't want to immediately say anything about it because she could have been talking about different money, not Andy's money. But she was like, yeah, I asked him, can I get some for my car? You know how expensive my car will be, so he won't notice. And I was like, wait, whoa. And then I remember the girl was like, hey, that's kind of bad for being his lover. She was like, I don't love him, I love his money. And when I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, gold digger. So I get finished using the bathroom, blah blah blah, and I like go to wash my hands. As I wash my hands, I hear like the door shut, and like, yeah. So I'm washing my hands, blah blah blah, and then I hear like the bathroom door open. So I look, I'm thinking it's Andy or Terrence, like playing a prank, like, oh, what you doing in here? But no, it was her. So I looked at Andy's girlfriend and I was like, hey, why you come in the bathroom? She was like, don't act dumb. I know you heard what I said. And I was like, yeah, I did. But, why would you say that? I thought you really loved me. She was like, listen, we've only been dating for 3 months. I don't love him. Listen, I don't need you telling him about this. And I was like, I'm a real friend. Like, I'm not here for his money. Like, he barely even pays for anything. So, no, I'm not here for his money. And she was like, $100 you won't tell. And I was like, are you seriously trying to bribe me? But I didn't say that at the time. That's what I was thinking. I just basically sighed in disappointment. And she was like, oh my God, fine, tell him. I already have his money and his card's hooked up to my account. So basically, I guess she was going to cash app her friend and she had his card hooked up to it. So we both go downstairs together and he was like, oh, what did you do? Did you take a number 2? Why you take so long? And I was like, no. I just overheard your girlfriend talking to her friend. And Terrence was like, ugh, that's kind of weird, bro. He's spying on your girlfriend? And I was like, tell him what you said. And I thought she was going to come up with some lie or something. She really told him, oh, yeah, I told her that I was going to take your money, blah, blah, blah. And she was, saying it just like that, all casually, like nothing was wrong with it. So, of course, Andy gets mad because, that's his girlfriend. She's supposed to ride for him. So, he kind of gets a little mad. He was like, hey, why would you do that? She's like, come on now. All of your friends use you for your money. Why do you think anyone's cool with you? You have a boring personality. And then she said another thing, but I can't say that on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure you guys can suggest or understand what she said. So, yeah. So, basically she says that they start getting into an argument. Terrence is basically like, hey, we should probably go on the porch and not disturb them. And I was like, that is a good, that's a good idea. So, go on the porch, there's arguing, and they start getting louder and louder. Meaning, they're coming closer to the door. And all I see is, the door open. And I see Terrence, basically, tell his girlfriend to get out. And she's like, no, this is my house. Last time I remember, I paid for this house. And he was like, but I pay the bills, so you gotta get out now. And, they were screaming, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah. But eventually, around, they broke up, and then a week later they got back together. But after that, me and Terrence really weren't cool. But that's for we weren't cool again. But that's for another story time. So yeah, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe. It's a vibe, yo. It's a vibe. We're going up, bro. We're going up. So just make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and let me know what your favorite part was in the description. It's your boy Jay. I'm here to say that's the story time for today. Oh yeah. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Woo!